Police security coaching at Only Cat 1C2 or government verification.
Please line up in 4 lines, groups 1 through 6.
Take their sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's there. It's a blanket.
No, but the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
No worries. You're all good. Stay away. All right, thank you.
Ella, you want to come in the middle here? Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, got the nice like everybody.
There you are. Happy to show you up.
Put it in there.
A very good evening to you all. On behalf of the entire crew, welcome on board this British Airways flight to London Heathrow. To help us depart as soon as possible, please.
Oh no, is there a... No,
Smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time on board. This includes toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. We invite you
It's GT. GT's here.
I get the broken teeth.
Still as well.
So in France, Actually, my husband takes time to take his time. But in general, like my friend, he gets 7 weeks, and then there's, I don't know, like in May alone, I think there's 7 holidays.
Very good evening, everyone from the flight deck. You're all very welcome aboard this British Airways Airbus A380 flight BA268 to London Heathrow Terminal 5. My name's Ryan Turner. I'm one of the first officers aboard the flight deck, and doing the bulk of the flying this evening is Senior First Officer Adam Vartanian, and in command of the flight is our Captain Ahmed Sani. In the cabin, you've met the crew in your various sections of the aircraft. There's 22 of them. They're here for your comfort, but primarily for your safety. Led by your in-flight manager Craig Jones, assisted by in-flight leads Maya. We are ready to go now, and just speaking to the ground crew, they are performing their last few checks, and we'll push back about 20 minutes to taxi out to one of the runways on the right-hand side, taking off in a westerly direction, and then making a left turn heading through the States, pretty much towards Chicago, Newfoundland, across the Atlantic, and then over the southern coast of Ireland and across towards the Bristol Channel before making our approach into Heathrow. 9 hours 40 minutes is what we're expecting this evening. As always in a long flight like this, there'll be a few lumps or bumps as we do proceed through the flight. We'll obviously do our best to avoid those, but it's a good idea to keep seatbelts comfortably fastened at all times, with your seatbelts visible, and that way the crew won't have to disturb you if you are getting some rest. You can follow the progress of the flight on your in-flight entertainment screens with a moving map. Adam will get back to you about 40 minutes before landing with an update on the weather and estimated arrival time into Heathrow. Otherwise though, do be a comfortable and pleasant flight. It is a very pleasant day weather-wise in London on the forecast, but to say Adam will speak to you about that just before we commence our descent. Hope you have a comfortable, pleasant flight. It's a good day.
I think that's what he said, but I don't know.
Rebels were losing
What happened?
Quickly to the nearest, taking nothing with you. Low-level lighting will guide you to an exit.
All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Please locate your nearest exit.
Remember, it may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides.
Oh, high heel shoes must be taken off, as they may tear the slide.
Please now check your seat is in the takeoff position with the arm.
Just ask your cabin crew.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.
We hope you have a pleasant flight.
And wherever you go,
Whoever you see, stay safe. Look after each other.
and never change.
Yeah, Mr. Safe right
They had that preliminary study. I can
evening to you all. My name is Craig Jones. It's my pleasure to be your in-flight manager on board this flight to London Heathrow. Well, now we're finally underway, I'd like to take this opportunity to extend my personal welcome to you all and to welcome back those of you joining us from the British Airways Executive Club and of course our One World Alliance frequent flyers. Always a pleasure to have you back on board. Also delighted to be joined by two in-flight leads this evening. We're flying Maya on the upper deck in the Club World cabin and Richard on the main deck in the World Travel cabin. Flight time this evening is 9 hours and 40 minutes. For now, we do recommend you keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated, and of course they must always be securely fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are illuminated. If you are planning on getting some rest on tonight's flight to London, we do kindly ask you to please fasten your seatbelts loosely over the top of any blankets or duvets. That way, if the seatbelt signs are switched on during the night, the cabin crew won't have to disturb you in order to carry out a visual check.
It's going to be night time.
Once those seatbelt signs have been switched off, please do take care when moving around the cabin and opening overhead lockers. Items may have moved during takeoff, these could fall out and cause injury. As a reminder, at this time, smoking, including the use of vaping and smoking devices, is not permitted anywhere whilst on board. This once again includes the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. As a reminder for those customers presently seated in our first and Club World cabins, please do take care that your personal electronic devices do not get lost within your seat. If you do accidentally drop a device down the side of your seat, please do not touch any of the controls and let one of the cabin crew know so that we come and assist. We'll momentarily be commencing tonight's onboard service, and if you do have a food allergy, or if you do require further information regarding the specific allergens aboard the flight, please do contact any member of the cabin crew. We'll be more than happy to assist. Finally, for your convenience, both Wi-Fi and at-seat power charging are available on board this aircraft. Both of these will be switched on very shortly. In order to connect to the Wi-Fi, once you have joined in your device's settings, on your browser, type in shop.ba.com. Here you can view the packages available. To kindly ask your devices are placed into silent mode to avoid disturbing other customers, and please be aware video and phone calls are not permitted at any time during the flight. Wi-Fi does include complimentary messaging for all members of the British Airways Executive Club. Well, that's all for me for now. In the meantime, if there's anything more myself or my team of 21 cabin crew do to make the journey any more comfortable, then please don't hesitate to let one of us know. Thank you. Very good progress up towards London. We've just passed across Ireland. We're over the Irish Sea now, shortly making landfall at the western coast of Wales, and then we'll route along the southern coast of Wales, overhead Cardiff, so just north of Bristol, and then towards the London area. We picked up a slight delay on our departure, leaving Los Angeles last night. There was a bit of congestion on the airfield, and it took us a while to taxi out for the departure. We've managed to make up most of that delay. Presently expecting to touch down about 40 minutes time from now. Local time in the UK, 1:15, if your watches haven't automatically updated. So touching down around about 1:55. And that should bring us on to our parking stand, more or less on schedule, on the hour 2 o'clock. There is always a chance of some holding in the London area if the arrival traffic is busy, which may push that time back by a few minutes, but we're not expecting any significant delays. Weather in the London area is rather pleasant. There's some scattered clouds around at the moment, but 24 degrees is the temperature on the ground, and it's fine and dry with light winds. There will be spells of sunshine in the London area throughout the afternoon into the evening. I was just making use of this time to gather your belongings together and use the washrooms before the seatbelt signs go on for landing. Do enjoy the rest of the flight. Cabin crew, that's 40 minutes. crew, a very warm welcome here to London Heathrow, where we'll shortly be arriving at Terminal 5. The local time here in the United Kingdom, just after 2:05 in the afternoon, so 8 hours ahead of the time in California. Please do remain so you may now make and receive calls, as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. Well, if your journey ends here at Heathrow today, please follow the yellow signs for arrivals. If, however, you are connecting onto another service, please do check the information screens for your departing gate number. If this is not yet displayed, please follow the purple signs to flight connections. If you do require any additional assistance, either with your arrival here in London or with your onward journey, please do contact our British Airways ground colleagues. I'd be more than happy to assist. For those customers who have ordered special assistance to leave the aircraft today, please do remain seated until the aisle around you is clear. The cabin crew will then be on hand to assist you. Well, from all of us here at British Airways, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today. It certainly has been our pleasure to have looked after you on board this flight from Los Angeles, and we do look forward to seeing you back on board one of our services again in the not too distant future. Once again, thank you, and a very good afternoon.
You're welcome, no worries. See you soon. Thank you.